The Washington Post reporting a high-profile conservative judicial activist, Leonard Leo, arranged for the wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, Ginni Thomas, to be paid tens of thousands of dollars in 2012, while also making it clear there should be no mention of her. So according to the Post, this is how all of this happened. Judicial activist Leonard Leo advises a network of conservative nonprofits, including the Judicial Education Project. So he wanted Kellyanne Conway to give Ginni Thomas, quote, another $25K with, quote, no mention of Ginni, of course. Well, on that day, Conway's company billed the Judicial Education Project for $25,000. That money was for Ginni Thomas. It's unclear exactly what she did for Conway's polling company or for the Judicial Education Project, but that nonprofit did file a brief in Shelby v. Holder in 2012 where the court invalidated key parts of the landmark Voting Rights Act of 1965.
Right.
Justice Thomas wrote an opinion in that case that was consistent with the nonprofit's position.
Isn't that something? Isn't that fascinating, everybody? Yes, we're at the point in the criminal enterprise known as the United States of America, where you must have a justice in your pocket in order to do your criminal business. I mean, how much more do we need to learn? How much more do we need to learn about Clarence Thomas? I mean, this is bizarro world. It's not just him, and it's not just their wives, and it's not just, Clarence. Now we find out it's John and Jane Roberts. Yeah, it's them and Kellyanne, who was, the senior advisor to President Trump. She was also, funneling the money, laundering the money through her polling company to Ginni Thomas's fake poll. I mean, it is just... It's such a predictable route. It's such a predictable corruption. It's knowable. Everybody could see it, So surprise, surprise, everybody. Surprise. Clarence Thomas's wife, Ginni, was getting payoffs on her own, separate and apart from his. Because, when you got your hands out, it's better to have 4 hands begging than 2. Ask anybody.